Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Takes the toss and heads left. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab behind the line, and it's Whittington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks an open space. He has first down yardage at the 46.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Moore. Let's take a deep shot here. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pulls it in. It's Moss. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They mix it up with a run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Benson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Has the 1st down and more. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on the design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Launching one to the end zone. And he beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Handoff heading left. They stop him right at the 24. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. He finds his man. Will not be brought down. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Good job there finding the back in that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's Moss. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The Sun Devils churn out another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Oh, it's a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion. goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fourth down, going for a first down or a touchdown here. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they jump on top here in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Benson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's third down. We're back in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Benson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Benson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming out.
And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Send the back in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Ducks are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hughes. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Fires it on the move. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Oregon! That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, and those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Hands off to the left. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To throw. It's Moore. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. With sure hands. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And it's caught inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. To throw, it's Moore. The ball is picked off. Muscles past the defender. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Grinding away on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And the Sun Devils will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.